It is difficult being traumatized 24/7, and I'm asking the public for help as the Dallas Police Department appears to be working diligently to prevent the following information from being exposed. I filed a complaint against Police Officer James M. McCormick, badge number 6393. As a result, he was given documented counseling. He terrorized and cyberbullied me ever since, although I only realized in recent months who he was. This psychopath keeps saying that I have mental problems and will be evaluated by the police department psychiatrist, then forcibly medicated after I am arrested and imprisoned, exclaiming that he already waited a long time for his revenge. McCormick's actions are retaliatory because I filed a complaint against him, but I am fighting back. Clodhopper needs not only to be fired, but also arrested for his crimes. He posts a plethora that includes my address, obscene and violent threats, hacks into my server, is a co-conspirator in scam organizations, and forced a mentally unstable man with a history of numerous arrests and stays in mental institutions to file a fraudulent lawsuit against me. But it's not all this omnipotent wonder who is so marked by his feelings of grandeur can do. He calls himself a professional, yet claims he planted electronic bugs in my home with a neighbor's assistance, and vows to destroy me by soliciting my murder on YouTube, asking, "Anyone wants to visit her, you have our full support. Saves the taxpayers money." Although he wages a fierce battle with the English grammar and diction, he never forgets to include that I am a damn and arrogant bitch. Chief Kunkel must be so proud. This exemplary officer boasts of being close friends with Justice of the Peace Sandra Ellis of Richardson, Texas. Miss Ellis signed a default judgment for the fraudulent lawsuit. I was out of town when her office sent a notice, and upon my return, she refused to abide by the law and allow me to appeal. It is clear that the police department covers up McCormick's racketeering, extortion, and terrorism, as his atrocities only appear sporadically since I filed my last complaint. Someone told him to cool it. Instead of working to serve and protect, McCormick devoted most of his on-duty time at taxpayers' expense, with roughly 2,000 mostly violent comments under his belt that were often unintelligible, but typical of a megalomaniacal persona. McCormick is a very short man for a police officer, and it appears he suffers greatly from a Napoleon complex. Unfortunately, he is never short with slander to my reputation. He can't boast enough lies that the electronic bugs he supposedly planted with the help of my neighbor sent humiliating audio to thousands of his colleagues in government offices. Internal Affairs acknowledged that McCormick is stupid and a well-known hick and bully, yet they seem to be unable and or unwilling to stop him. Please realize that this can happen to any one of you who may file a complaint against a rogue police officer. This is not for the faint of heart, but I am not giving up until this criminal is behind bars. YouTube is chock full of police brutality that usually only comes to light after the fact. Something is seriously remiss in our society when a police officer can openly traumatize and solicit murder on YouTube. I'm also aware that I am being followed. I'm actively seeking an attorney to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the city of Dallas for failing to intervene and allowing this tormentor to continue. I am horrified at the thought that this deranged thug might victimize others who do not have the courage and or wherewithal to defend themselves. Thank you.